Okay, so this presentation is designed to show you what your essays, your typed essays for this class should look like on the printed page. And I'll show you exactly how to set up Microsoft Word. I'll be working from Word 2010. The settings are very similar for other versions of Word. But anyway, here are the things that you need to make note of. First of all, this is a style of formatting known as MLA. MLA stands for the Modern Language Association, and MLA formatting is typically used in English classes. And there are a number of features you need to pay attention to, and they are all requirements. First of all, the MLA heading appears at the top left side of the page. You'll notice that the name goes in first name, last name order. First name first, last name last. Then you'll put in your professor's name, the title of the class, and the date formatted exactly as you see it. First the day, then the month, then the year, all spelled out, no abbreviations and no commas. You'll notice also that there is a specific page numbering format in Microsoft 2010. It is insert page number, and it's going to be style 3 at the top of the page. Once you've inserted that page number, you'll also need to type your last name next to the page number and then space one time so that there's a space between your last name and the number itself. This will cause your page number and your last name to appear on every page of your paper, and you won't have to change the page numbers. It will number them sequentially for you. You'll also notice that you need to set your margins for 1 inch all the way around, sides, top, and bottom. There's also an MLA, it's really very convenient, double spacing throughout with no additional line spaces. And you'll notice that that's true for the space between the title and the body of the essay. It's true for the space between lines of the essay. It's true for the spaces between paragraphs of the essay. So just believe me when I tell you the whole thing is double spaced. All right. So here's how you set it up so that MLA formatting will appear. The first thing you should do on a blank Word document is set your line spacing. And you'll see there's a drop-down menu next to the justification tabs. It's got a little arrow up and down, and you just drop down that menu and select 2.0. But at this point, you are not finished. You have to drop that menu down a second time and select Remove Space After Paragraph. If you don't click Remove Space After Paragraph, Microsoft Word will automatically insert an additional space between paragraphs. Every time you hit that Enter key, it's going to insert an additional space. So make sure that you take off remove space, or that you click on remove space after paragraph. If you drop this down a third time, that remove space after paragraph won't even be there. They'll both say add space. Then you also need to set your font. MLA is done in Times New Roman 12-point font. No variations there. Don't try another font because that's not going to be acceptable. So we have Times New Roman 12-point, and that's how you need to set all of your fonts. Okay, then you'll want to insert your page number, and this is where you go to the Insert tab, and then after you click on Insert, you scroll over to the right side of the screen and click on Page Number. You'll click on Top of Page and then scroll down to Plain Number 3, and you'll click on Plain Number 3. Once you've done that, you'll see that your document looks like this, except that it'll only show the number 1, and you should type in your last name just to the left of that number 1 and then space one time so that there's space between your name and the numeral. And then after that, you can close the header by double-clicking into the body of the document, and you should be ready to go. You might want to check, too, to be sure that your header formats properly in Times New Roman. If it hasn't, go ahead and highlight it, go to the Home tab, and change it to Times New Roman 12-point font.